Can you tell me the name of your organization?
My organization is called Integrated Rural Education for Change, and for short we call it IREC. We are based in Ghana, Edra, specifically in Asante region.
What does your organization do?
IREC is we focus on three main areas: health, education, and then micro credit. Like support the women to generate income themselves. For the health, we have HIV/AIDS education, malaria, and then sanitation and hygiene component. Basically, we deal with the school children for the HIV/AIDS, and the sanitation is in the communities.
When did your organization start?
IREC started in the year 2006, but they had a formal registration in 2008, May 2008.
Why did your project start?
We started the project because we realized that many people are living in environments around them which is very bad. So initially you were going to communities to give them the education. So in a sense you want to empower them to live a healthy lifestyle in their communities.
How do volunteers help your project?
Normally when the volunteers comes, they support the project by way of other teaching in the schools. They also go to communities with us and give a health talk. They go to the school to give the children health education activities, and sometimes they give us the skills like ICT. They help us in building our website and other things.
Do you have local volunteers?
We have local volunteers. We have 7 of them in the communities where we are operating. They give health education in the communities, malaria education. They go to house, and sometimes social gatherings to give education on malaria.
Do you offer accommodation for volunteers, and does it cost?
Yeah, you do assist volunteers in securing a decent accommodation. Normally, you try to give a free accommodation to volunteers. But where the volunteer is also want to get a decent one elsewhere, he is allowed to look for his own or her own accommodation.
Does IREC accommodate groups of volunteers?
Yeah, of course, yeah, you can. Because we have already arranged with some families who are willing to accept volunteers to stay with for a shorter period. You can manage a group between maybe 5 to 10.
How old are your volunteers?
Yeah, those we have received so far, the age ranges from 22 to 30.
How would you describe your organization in one word?
In one word, I see my organization is functional. If a volunteer wants to work with us, we expect the volunteer to come once in the school to support the school children by way of giving education, teaching and learning materials to the school children. Because IREC also need assistance in the form of maybe ICT, computers, and other office equipment, which will make us more functional.
Daniel, do you have any hints or tips for people wanting to volunteer with you?
Yes, of course. Volunteers should first of all bring mosquito nets. If people want to donate, they can bring computers. They can bring educational material to the school children we are dealing with. It will be fine. We welcome those volunteers.
If people want to donate not just their time but money to the organization, can they do this?
Yeah, they can do that. They can contact me at irec.info@yahoo.com or Facebook by typing Integrated Rural Education for Change.
Is there anything else you would like to say about your organization or about the area that you work in?
Yeah, IREC is actually working, but we are having challenges in regards to permanent funding. So if a volunteer will come and support us, we are willing to work together as a team to help achieve our aim.